That's stupid.
Okay, hey everybody, this is Pete McCarthy doing the King's Fall raid in Destiny. Now I've got some special commentators with me here. So I've got Kara the Kid, Calamity Jen,
Yeehaw! Wait, that's not mine.
and Guaco Tuppence.
Hello.
None of who have ever played video games, much less the raid. Well, Calamity's more of a gamer, okay?
I play, Mike. I can't stare.
I'm gonna try to.
I play solitaire. Come on.
I'm gonna try to explain what's happening here to a room full of total noobs here. So this ought to be fun because
the kid can bubble in Mario with the best of them.
That's right. I've got that bubble thing.
Yeah,
that works well.
If you don't mind hauling her through a level, then and then everything's okay. As long as you're totally cool with dead weight. Okay, so let me explain what's happening. So this is the first.
My 7-year-old.
This is the first part of the raid for those on the Dreadnought ship. It's right by the Court of Oryx, and what you have to do is there's 2 relics, and you have to take the relics and you have to slam dunk them like this into the statue. But they have 2 relics, and so they have to go into the statue simultaneously. Otherwise they automatically reset.
I like Guaco's just giggling.
Yeah, like you got.
You just said a lot of words and they mean nothing.
Yeah. So here's what's happening. Okay, so this is the raid. So let me explain what a raid is to you. Okay. The raid. Pull it together, Guaco. So the raid. It's a 6-man.
Those words could have been dirty.
Yeah, it's a 6-man event. So you go in there with a 6-man team, and it's progressive puzzles and then skills you have to do.
Ooh,
so.
I like puzzles.
So this, to speak up, please make sure you're talking loud. Don't mumble back there. I have the Swedish chef in my video in the background. So what it's going to do, so like there's 2 relics. You got to get them to the center of the statues at the same time, but it spawns the relics on opposite sides. And it spawns them progressively farther and farther away from each other. So in a 6-man team, what we did is we split into 2 teams of 3 and decide what team's going right, what team's going left, and then you go out and you've got to fight your way back with the relics, bring them back about the same time, bring them to the statue, and slam dunk the relic into the statue.
Hey, what's the relic again?
It's that the relic is that black ball that we're grabbing and carrying it around. Okay. And the point of this is
There's 2 of them, so they're balls.
Okay, ready? This is this. You gotta grab your guardian's balls and take them to the statue and offer them as a sacrifice.
Naturally,
that's the point of this. And make sure you gotta kill all the guys that are trying to.
How embarrassing to say that
you're
good at this. I'm great at grabbing the guardian.
So I'm doing the raid. Shout out to my clan doing the raid with the Crest of the 5 Dragons here, and this is very hard. So here's what's. Guaco can't even talk. She's like said nothing about you. She's said nothing but laugh the entire time.
Oh, babe, I think you picked the wrong people to help you with this.
So here's my new ability. No, look, this is my new ability. Oh, you guys missed it. I'll have to point it out again. No, I'm the freaking Emperor. The Warlock's new ability is to turn into Emperor Palpatine. Cusco? I say Emperor, and you think Cusco? Is that what just happened?
Yes.
You have no more nerd cred. Any nerd cred you had is now gone.
Hey, that is a good movie.
Disney has a perfectly legitimate nerd cred.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure all the watchers will agree with you guys on that.
Turned into a cow. Can I go home?
See, you're laughing. It's good.
Okay, so what happened is, you guys ready for this? So I'm gonna give you the story behind what we're trying to do here in this raid. Is that we killed Crota in the past raid, and he's a hive god, and so his dad Oryx got really pissed off about that and showed up. So now this is the raid where we're gonna go try to kill Crota. Oryx. We're killing Oryx.
Oh,
yeah.
What company is making the new Star Wars movie?
What company is making the new Star Wars movie?
Yeah.
Disney?
That got to do with anything?
Oh, I see what she did there. I see what she did there. Touche, Calamity. Well played.
But I missed it.
I said Disney wasn't nerd cred, but you know, Disney is making Star Wars and
also own Marvel.
the Marvel movies. So I guess
So, Booty, you're nerd cred.
I guess I've been shown.
You're gonna be moved to Slytherin, baby.
So for those of you that are watching to try to get some idea of what to do here,
Good luck.
no, it's really simple. You've got. I've already explained it. You've got to do that 6 times. There's six statues, and you got to place two relics in each of the statues in order to spawn the next area. And this is all just to spawn your way into the raid. So this is the first thing you got to do, and you're not even technically inside of the raid area yet.
Spawning as in giving birth to multiple things?
Yeah. See, look, I'm the Emperor. Unlimited power.
Wow, she doesn't know what spawning is in a video game.
In a video game, yeah.
I know.
So spawning is when your guy comes back to life, or like when something appears in the area, it's spawned into the area. So I think this is the last set of relics that we've got right there.
Yeah, Josh was telling me Halo lingo that I didn't know.
Yeah, yeah.
We're starting from a whole new place.
Oh no, we've got yeah. We're starting. This is really basic. We've got to get with this right here. So the easiest way to
gun.
Yeah, if you watch the easiest way to do this is it puts up barriers in between every doorway. So the way that we did it is we had one guy that went and got the relic, and then we posted up at all the different spawn points. So that I post up here and the Mizangeli posted up down there, so that when it spawns in these 2 sets of guys, we can just kill them so that there's nothing to kill our relic carrier. Because if your relic carrier dies holding the relic, it respawns all the way back, and you have to do it all again, and it resets you. So this is just to avoid the annoyance. And then the other thing about that is we can kill these guys, and I can turn around and I can have the force fields knocked down by about the time the relic guy gets up here. So it's just makes it easier, so that it goes a lot smoother.
A lot smooth.
It goes.
Don't gloss over
It goes much.
Much smoother. Go it does. Yes.
Much smoother. Go does smooth it goes.
Yoda.
Yeah. And then the other responsibility is make your fire team. Make sure you're clearing the ads so that your guys don't get shot down.
Are those spider webs on the ceiling?
Ads, that's what you had to explain.
Ads, yeah. Ads is the additional guys that get spawned in. So when I say you got to clear the
What are
ads,
those?
that's what I mean. So
Look
that's
up.
the last set of
Look,
relics.
Make your guy look up. Oh, this is a recording.
The last.
Look up here. Look up.
What are they?
Look up here. I suggest focusing on the wizards in this next part, so that you're gonna spawn the portal.
What's the
Clear.
That's
star thing?
That's the portal. That's when you get all the relics and the statues. That activates the portal to take you into the next
it's like
area.
the backdrop of Dancing with the Stars.
It
Dancing with Destiny.
And when you get in, now you're into the raid, and it's going to give you the first chest of the raid. And I'm going to point out all the chest locations that we found as we go along.
The chest goes with the ball.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
that-
inappropriate.
The chest gives you the loot. You got to loot the chest to
Inappropriate.
Prove you have balls.
prove you have balls. You got to loot the chest to prove you have balls. And then this is the first jumping puzzle. It's a very simple jumping puzzle, but it's just teaching you a mechanic for the next section, which is a mechanic that I don't learn,
No.
and I die.
Dang.
What was that you were saying about simple jumping puzzle?
Yeah, right.
Well, you wait and see. This is a comparatively, and all this is trying to teach you, the basic mechanic is that
Maybe if you stopped
these things,
in between them.
these
instead
things
of
are
running.
moving as you're jumping, so the momentum of the thing affects you as you jump off of it,
It's a little bit like
You
Mario.
need to be patient.
which is a principle that is going to be important in the next step of the raid.
You jump like I do in my dreams.
That looks like the opening
Yeah.
and
floaty dream
Lord of the
jump.
Rings.
Yeah, that's the
How I
warlock.
got rid of.
Yeah,
got away from
freaking
bad
So
it.
guys.
now I stay there and I dance to
Down.
wait for the rest of our fire team to get across.
Crossed.
Look, you don't want to walk
across.
across that with bare
Spiky
feet. Look
things,
at that.
I know.
That's
What are those
terrible.
things?
What are the what?
The crystal spiky things on the sides.
It's just the weird
Decoration.
stuff that grows in a hive ship. The hive
I
the
think
hive are
those
like
are good.
hive are like the kind of like the zombie race in Destiny. They're ugly and
Like
Are those
all that
the
kind of
things
stuff.
that look like
Yeah.
zombies? I don't like those.
so this is the next step. This is the hive puzzle.
Undead or like the gross alien race like Zerg.
Like Zerg. Zerg is a good example of what they are.
I always covered my eyes when it worked.
Yeah.
These are
They're kind
Oryx.
of they're kind of like orcs. No, Oryx is the name of the king of the god of the hive.
Right. Of course.
So are they bee-like? Or are they
In what way? Like they don't harvest honey.
There's not a honey level in this.
You?
Yeah. So this is the next section of the raid right here. This is the hive ship jumping
In
puzzle,
the honey level. we
And
need
we're
a
gonna
poo
cover this.
hamper.
Right?
We're gonna cover.
Emperor Poopatine.
And everything is honey.
Yeah, everything is. So we're gonna cover this in the next video.
There can be plenty of Disney nerd content.
Yeah, there's gonna. I can see that I'm not getting away from the Disney references. This is gonna haunt me. So this is Pete, Calamity, Jen, Guaco, Tuppence, and Carrie the Kid doing the Destiny raid. I said I'm gonna post all the raid at once, so I'm gonna break them down section by section, so you can learn how to do it. So stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Thanks.